Hey guys, so in today's video I will be sharing with you my top 10 go-to everyday lip shades. Now if you are not interested in mauve-y, pinky, nudie, your lips but better shades that are all slightly different from one another, excuse you. If you're not into looking at 10 different lipsticks that are all pretty much the exact same, then this video may not be for you. But if you're interested to know what lipsticks are my go-to lipsticks, like if I'm doing a makeup look or whatever and I don't really want to think about what I'm doing, or if I don't have a specific look in mind with a specific lipstick color in mind, these 10 lip products are my go-tos. These are the ones that never fail me. They go with pretty much any eye look, any makeup look, any day of the week. You get what I'm saying. You feel me? All right. First off, if you are interested in this face right here, that was weird. If you're interested in this makeup look, I did film a tutorial on it. I will link it down below for you because it should be out before this video. So without further ado, let's get on to it. So my first everyday go-to shade is definitely this NYX Buttergloss. This is in the shade Creme Brûlée. These NYX Butterglosses are fantastic. They are a pigmented gloss without being overly pigmented. They're not like the Anastasia glosses where they're just so thick and pigmented that it looks almost weird. I'm not a fan of the Anastasia glosses because I feel that's too, you're putting too much pressure. A gloss should be something easy that you just slap on. And those are you need a mirror and a lip liner and concealer to clean it up and all that stuff. But that's not what we're talking about. So these butter glosses, they are lovely. They're pigmented. They're not too sticky. They're comfortable. And they smell and taste delicious. Not like you should be eating them, but you know what I mean. So, Creme Brûlée by NYX. Love it. My second go-to lip shade is one by Maybelline, and it is one of their Colorsensational lipsticks in the shade 235 Warm Me Up. So it is definitely along the lines of that mauve-y, your lips but better, mauve-y, nudie, rosy shade. You know what I mean? I'm gonna swatch all these and you're gonna be like, Steph, all those shades are exactly the same. Girl, you crazy. But this is, I'm just, if you're in the market for the everyday lip color, then this is it. So it's nice, it's pigmented, it's soft and creamy on the lips. It's not a matte shade, it's more of a cream shade, so it's not drying on the lips. It's beautiful and it goes with pretty much any situation that you're working with here. Next is more new to my collection than any of these, and it is this Essence lip gloss. It's the Essence XXXL Shine lip gloss in the shade Nude Kiss. So this is definitely less pigmented than the butter glosses, but it still has a little hint of something. So it's not just a sheer clear gloss. It gives you a little bit of something. And when you look at the tube, there is glitter in here, but on the lips it doesn't really read glitter. It just kind of makes your lips look a little bit more juicy, a little bit more plump, and you know what I mean? So, and this gloss is a little thicker and stickier than the butter glosses, but not anything like a MAC lip gloss. I think that's what they say is the stickiest lip gloss on the market. So I really, really like this one. Nice and easy. Next is what I have on my lips today. I don't know where this weird Cuban accent is popping in right now, but I guess I'm just feeling it. And it is the, I guess I don't need to swatch it because it's on my face, but I'll swatch it anyway. It's the Colourpop and Kathleen Lights Ultra Satin Lip in Alyssa. So Ultra Satins is my favorite formula that Colourpop has in lip. My swatches are starting to get a little wonky here. The Ultra Satins from Colourpop are my favorite lip formula that they have that I've tried, and they're just full pigment, and they dry down to a semi-matte, a demi-matte. It's not transfer proof like they do but it doesn't budge on your mouth really, and they last a really long time on the lips. Like you can put this on in the morning and then you don't really need to touch it up again until like lunchtime or something. So, and I love this color because it's along the same lines of like the your lips but fancier situation. So I really like this Alyssa shade. Beautiful. Next is another gloss, and this is the Buxom Full On Lip Cream in Blushing Margarita. It's fancy, it's got like a little diamond on the top. And same thing, it's a slightly pigmented gloss. The Buxom lip glosses are my favorite high-end gloss. They like have this vanilla scent, but they're minty, so they make you feel like just like cooling, and I don't know, but they are sticky. So you definitely don't want to wear them with your hair down on a windy day because that'll just be like a disaster. But they do make your lips look very like juicy and plump and beautiful, and they have, you know, like a medium pigment to them, so they're not like super intense, but they're not like a sheer gloss either. So, oh my god, these are like all the exact same. So this is definitely the most expensive lip product in my top 10, but it's 20 bucks. So 20 bucks is the most expensive thing I'm gonna be talking about. Next is a super duper favorite. This is my second full one that I've been through, and it is completely worn off, but I believe it's called like the Kissable Balm Stains or something like that from Revlon, and it is in the shade 001 Honey. And it's one of those like twist up crayon situations, and mine's like a little nubbin, and this is the second one I've been through. And this is another one that I love to wear when I just don't know, like, you know, what I want to wear on my lips or whatever. And it's also one that you can just like slap on, and you don't really have to worry about like making it like a crisp line like you would with like a liquid lipstick or a regular lipstick or anything like that. Alright, yeah. And it has like kind of that, you know, like Tarte lip crayons, how they have that semi-minty smell. It's the exact same thing. And these are really hydrating, so they feel like you're just wearing like a lip balm or like a slight lip gloss on the lips. So they're really comfortable, and the pigment is really nice. So it's along the lines of the same situation. Your lips, but butter. But butter. Next up, I have a couple of lip liners because I know that some ladies really just like to rock a lip liner with like some Carmex on top or whatever, and that's totally easy. And some days I feel like that too, but some days my lips are just like the Sahara Desert, and I already live in the desert, so I can't exactly rock just that situation. So this is the Lord and Berry Romantic Rose Lip Liner, and it is like, I mean, obviously it's in this video, so it's obviously one of my favorites. This one has a little bit more of a like pinky, oh, I like put my hand in the gloss on top. This one has definitely more of like a pinky rosy hue to it, so it's like more pink than it is nude, but it's just a beautiful color. It's like, oh, it's so beautiful on the lips. And this lip liner lasts so long on the lips, it's outrageous. It's crazy. This is one of my favorite lip liners to wear either under like a pink nude lipstick or just on its own with like gloss on top or whatever. It's so beautiful. So it's definitely more of like the rosier end of the spectrum, but it's still along the lines of like that perfect everyday sort of shade. And I'm pretty sure Lord & Berry isn't that expensive. I don't know, I got this in like one of those lip subscription boxes. I think it was like Lip Monthly, I think that's what it was called. I'll have to look it up. I'll list down below how much it is because I don't know. Next is another lip liner, and it is by NYX, and it is Peekaboo Neutral. And hopefully I don't have to sharpen it because I'm lazy. Come on, I can draw a little swatchy swatch. Oh my gosh, it's like, okay, there we go. Because when I'm like, when I'm doing like this, like it's like a little line you can't see. Okay, so there it is, right there. So Peekaboo Neutral is a neutral shade. It's perfect lip liner for like under any sort of lipstick or on its own. It's definitely just like that neutral. It's like not too warm, not too cool. It's like kind of pink, it's kind of nude, it's kind of mauve, like perfect lip liner. And I know that NYX lip liners are really, really inexpensive. I think they're less than $3, I think. But they're also really comfortable to wear. It's not like the desert on your mouth. Next is a L'Oreal lipstick, and this is in the shade 610 Eva's Nude. This is a more, actually it's like almost exactly the same shade as the NYX lip liner. Alright, there. So maybe it's like a tad bit more like cool toned, maybe just a smidge. But it's still a really beautiful color. It's like more of like a cream lipstick, so it's not too matte and it's not too glossy. It's a nice kind of like hydrating formula. I will say, however, the smell of L'Oreal lipsticks are not my fave. They kind of smell like a weird, like perfumey, fruity, I don't know, not my favorite. But you know, it doesn't linger too long on the mouth. So on the mouth, on the lips, on the mouth, that sounded weird, but beautiful anyway. All right, next up I have one of these Kate Moss lipsticks by Rimmel, and it is in the shade 14. They don't do the whole name thing, they just go by numbers because they're so mysterious. And this is definitely like a more nudie sort of lipstick right there. These Kate Moss lipsticks are one of my favorites from the drugstore. My favorite red from the drugstore is one of these Kate Moss lipsticks. It's just like so pigmented and it lasts a really long time in the lips without them being really drying or anything. For like a cream lipstick, they have some massive staying power, and I really appreciate that, because usually if you want a lipstick to, or a lip color to stay on your lips for a long time, it has to be like an ultra matte. And you know, I just can't. I can't with that. My lips are too dry and I live in the desert, so I can't with that. So the Kate Moss lipsticks are definitely one of the most comfortable lipsticks that has the longest staying power, and I really appreciate that. And they're really, really inexpensive, not expensive, they're inexpensive. They're like less than $5, I think. So that is that one right there. And again, that is number 14. So here are all of my lipsticks, 10 shades that are all slightly different from one another, but they're, you know, to anybody who is like a makeup lover like myself, I'm sure you can look at all these lipsticks and be like, oh my god, they're all so different. I can see the difference in all of them. And I mean, I can, like, this one's more rosy and this one's more nude and this one's more pink. Like, don't judge me. So that completes this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you may have expanded your lipstick collection because of this, because I mean, everyone wants that sort of your lips but better lip color, and I feel like everyone is always on the hunt for like that perfect sort of nude, everyday, go-to, always lives in your purse. You may have like 3 different backups of them type of shade, you feel me? Like every girl is like that. Like every girl has like their one lipstick. They're like, that's my jam. You know what I mean? So if you like this video, then please give this a thumbs up. And if you liked me, then please subscribe. Of course, I will list below all of the lip products in the info box like I always do, along with my other social medias, so you can come find me and say hello. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! What are sort of